Well, Deputy President David Mabuza is expected to be the official speaker at the annual commemoration, the National Commemoration Day hosted by SAPS to remember policemen who died in service. It's currently underway in Pretoria. Let's go back there live.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency Mr. David Mabuza, will now deliver the keynote address. His Excellency Mr. David Mabuza.
Program Director, thank you very much for the opportunity. Minister of Police, General Begitele, Deputy Minister of Police, Mr. Castle Matali, Ministers and Deputy Ministers in our midst, National Commissioner of SAPS, General Kehlas Tole, Deputy National Commissioners and Provincial Commissioners, MECs for Community Safety from all our provinces, management and members of SAPS, our community policing forums, chairpersons were here, representatives of labor, families of our deceased police officers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm greatly honored to join you today as we commemorate the fallen heroes and heroines of the South African Police Service. We all gathered here to solemnly honor these brave men and women who selflessly sought to save our country and indeed who served South Africa with distinction, placing their lives in the harm's way. We take this opportunity to salute these deceased heroes and heroines and to say to their families and colleagues, your loss is our loss, your pain is our pain, your grief it's a grief that is shared by all South Africans. We say this as a recognition that police officers are rare and steadfast patriots who always place their lives on a daily basis on the line for the cause of keeping all of us safe and protected as a country. And so today, we pay homage to these men and women who dedicated their adult life to serve our country, protect their communities, and guard the welfare of all citizens without fear or favor. To the families, friends, and colleagues of our fallen heroes and heroines, whose names are now engraved in this memorial site, rest assured that their death was not in vain. The scripture teaches us that in suffering and pain, there is born perseverance, which in turn leads to strong character and leads to hope. Whilst we are here to mourn our departed police officers who lost their lives in the line of duty, in the same vein, we are here to honor their memory. We are here to honor the memory of these brave police officers who chose and prioritized the safety and well-being of the people above themselves. We honor the living memory of police officers who undoubtedly understood the true meaning of public service, which is about working for and in consultation with the community. We're here not only to grieve for these fallen heroes and heroines, as we surely must, but also to find meaning and courage. Leave these police officers displayed in their course of discharging their duty. They strived very hard to maintain law and order and to uphold the safety of our country without discrimination. We remember all those police officers and one reservist who were murdered. We join their families and colleagues in stating up front that their death is etched in our memories and in this memorial site. As government, we are pleased that the month of September is declared the National Police Safety Month. During this month, we should all communicate and spread far and wide the message of police safety. We should raise awareness on the need for active partnership between our police and our people. Partnership between the police and the public should be supported and strengthened by all citizens and communities who love their country. We must all join the call by the Minister of Police to work together in squeezing the space for criminals to zero. It is an active public and private, police partnership that we shall restore the stability and the order we desire as a country. It is in an active public and police partnership that will prevent the murder of our police officers. We emphasize this because the maintenance of law and order is not only a function of the South African Police Service, whose members are killed effecting arrests, responding to false complaints, at stop and search operations, in vital incidents, and by suspects resisting arrest. Rather, the police service needs and requires visible and tangible cooperation from our communities. In the first instance, these are the communities who know where illegal substances are being sold, who know where stolen goods are being sold, who know where alleged rapists and murderers hide. Our dedicated officers are fully aware of the risk that they take on a daily basis as they undertake their duty. But their patriotism and love for their own country, its citizens and communities, is far bigger than any fear they may harbor. The police cannot discharge their function alone. Instead, they need the daily cooperation and continuous assistance from all of us, from all communities, in order for them to deal decisively with crime. After all, it is not the police that are responsible for the commission of all these crimes. It is our people, it is criminals that are harbored amongst our people. It is the primary patriotic duty and responsibility for every member of our communities and citizens to work with our government in dealing with the causes of criminal behavior. There can be no gainsaying the fact that, indeed, a safe and secure South Africa is not only beneficial for our citizens and communities. Equally, a safe and secure environment is also beneficial for safer places, for our children to learn, for our health workers to do their work effectively, and for the attraction of the investment this country needs and the promotion of tourism in our country. Our collective and integrated response to combat and investigate crime is mandated by Section 205 of our Constitution. So it's a constitutional duty for all of us to stand up and fight crime. In this regard, it is encouraging that practical measures like the National Police Safety Plan are being put in place to reduce the attacks on our police and to prevent their killings at the hands of criminal elements. While the death of our loved ones has no monetary price and no material value, we are pleased that the South African Police Service continues to demonstrate its support to the families of the heroes and heroines that are in the role of honor in this memorial site. We want to thank the Minister and the National Commissioner for this continuous support they give to the children and women of these heroes and heroines. Without doubt, it is most unfortunate to lose a loved one through killing while upholding the law and order of this country. On this SAPS National Commemoration Day, allow me to once again say to the families and friends and colleagues of the slain heroes and heroines that are honored today, that an attack on a police officer is indeed a direct attack on South Africa. As government will do whatever is possible to support you. We encourage you to be strong and carry on to live your lives in memory of the deceased law enforcement officers. To the families, friends and colleagues of our fallen police officers, take comfort in the words of the wise philosopher when he said, "The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." May the soul of all our fallen police officers rest in eternal peace. I thank you.
Thank you, Deputy President. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call upon the National Commission of the South African Police Service, General Sitole, to deliver the vote of thanks. General Sitole.
Thank you very much, Program Director, for the opportunity. I would like to start by acknowledging His Excellency, the Deputy President of South Africa, Mr. David Mabuza. I also want to acknowledge the Minister of Police, General Peggy Cele, the other ministers present in our midst, the Deputy Minister of Police, Mr. Kassan Matale, other members of the executive present, the loved ones of our heroes and heroines, Director Generals in the JCPS cluster, Head of Civilian Secretariat, Mr. Rapia, entities under the Department of Police, Deputy National Commissioners, Provincial Commissioners, senior members of the South African Police Service, CEO of the Government Pension Administration Agency, the South African Government Pension Fund, South African Police Service Education Trust, the CPF chairpersons all over the country, representatives of labor unions present, all members and personnel of the SAPS present. Ladies and gentlemen, as we have reached the end of this official program for the National Commemoration Day, it is my privilege to express a few words of acknowledgement. First of all, I wish to sincerely thank all the family members and dignitaries and guests who came from all over the country to share this significant day with us. To the family members, our word of appreciation goes as follows. We want to express our appreciation for the contribution that you've made to South Africa by allowing all the loved ones to come and serve and become heroes of the South African Police Service. We truly appreciate the attendance of all as we commemorate our brave officers and reservists who paid the ultimate price to serve and protect the citizens and visitors of South Africa. This year, another 27 of our fallen heroes plus the reservists have etched on the memorial wall and in our hearts as memories forever. Today we commemorate and offer a final salute to their unwavering loyalty, bravery, selfless, patriotic service to the nation until the very end. As we continue to demonstrate our turnaround slogan, and as members of the South African Police Service, we are confronted and exposed to various challenges, which are life-threatening situations and violence in the fight against crime. Our police members and reservists are well aware of these dangers and the risks they take, but they continue to selflessly protect our communities day and night, seeking neither glory nor praise. And they also, on the same breath, continue to sacrifice their lives for the call of duty. And the heroes, as we are today commemorating them, have actually sacrificed their lives to such an extent that they died for the call of duty. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the Deputy President, Mr. David Mabuza, for his presence today. I think, Deputy President, these are times for the South African Police Service when we're looking upon our caring government. And our members are also looking up upon a sense of belonging. We want to thank you today that your presence and as well as your address has demonstrated.
We're coming out of that commemoration of police officers who died in service in the past year, 27 of them. And as you saw, their families, the bereaved families, coming through for the process. As we're coming out now, the National Police Commissioner is on the podium, but earlier on, the acting president of South Africa, David Mabuza, was also on the podium. We'll continue to dip in and out of that program.